welcome back to my Citizen channel, and let's look back. Yes, let's look back at the story of the game. Interesting game. We've scored more goals. I've witnessed more goals scored by City, but not a bad effort, was it? Against, I thought, all credit to Salford. Salford City would be 8-0, of course, on the 11th of January. They could have been physical. They could have been overly physical with their owners involved and people like Scholesy and Butt knocking around. This team could have took a page from their book, couldn't they? But no, I thought they were quite good, actually. I thought they were trying to play football, which is all well and good. I have heard negatives and positives about their manager, but all credit to him. Of course, as I said, it ended City 8, Salford City 0 on the 11th of January, 5:45pm kickoff. Crowd was okay. Of course, plenty of United fans singing United songs, swelling the ranks of the Salford fans, but it was to be expected as long as we sent them back across the border with the tail between the legs. Of course, it was FA Cup round 3, so on to the 4th round. Let's see what sort of draw we get for that one. Right, Pep's 11 for this game. 9 changes to West Ham. Pep really went for it this one. I got a pathetic 6 because of that. I just didn't think he'd make that many changes. I didn't think he'd risk the youngsters, but he knew more about Salford and what we could do against them than I did, so all credit to him. So the starting 11, Ederson, nice to see Ederson back for now. Nunes, O'Reilly, Simpson, Pusey, Aki, McAtee, Gundo, Grealish, Savic, Mubama and Doku. Subs, Ortega, Akanji, De Bruyne, Foden, Gvardiol, Haaland, Kovacic, Lewis and Bernardo Silva. Yeah, I think you've got your Brentford team there, haven't you? But that's another thing. That's the Pepsi 11. Check that out for the Brentford game. Salford City, of course, was Young, who's done really well. He's kept clicks. I think this is the same guy. I might be wrong, but I'm sure it is. He must have got rewarded. Kept 6 clean sheets in the last 6 games. He was made to suffer a little bit today, though, wasn't he? Didn't look that great, actually. Young, Shepherd, Tilt, Garbo, Ashley, Manoga, Lund, Fauna, Burko, Adalukin and Kouassi. And yes, story of the game, it's 1-0 after 8 minutes for City. Nunes moved forward at pace. Yes, I nearly went dizzy. He moved that fast and nudged it onto Grealish, who played the ball to his left for Doku, whose first time shot back across the goal and across a diving Young, who got a hand on it, but he couldn't keep it. It went in off the post for 1-0. I was in a different seat this time. I went to my lad, I was supposed to take his girlfriend, but his girlfriend was poorly, so rather than be on my lonesome in my seat, because he's not on the cup scheme with me, I went and joined him in his seat, but a slightly different angle. I didn't like it. I'll be glad to get back to my own spot. But if you've seen the camera view on there, that shows you my angle. If you watch my vlogs, a little bit different to where the normal angle I usually record from. 17 minutes, a corner is headed back across goal by Aki, booted off the line by Kouassi. Interestingly enough, Simpson Pusey sort of headed fresh air with this one before the ball had actually reached Kouassi, but perhaps it was a dummy. Perhaps he was trying to fool the defender, but unfortunately it didn't work, did it? 20 minutes, it's 2-0. Savi angled a nice pass behind the defence to Nunes, who drew Young and pulls the ball back across to give Mubama a nice easy slide in. 35 minutes, Kouassi slaloms elegantly, say The Guardian, that's their word they used. I thought I'll use it as well, and drove a low shot that comfortably saved by Ederson. And the better option might have been to find a guy on his right, as it Manoga was on his right. 41 minutes, another chance for Salford. Yeah, they did have one or two, didn't they? A free kick on the left to the left of centre, a bit far out, but a cross is curled into the 6-yard box. Kouassi, though, sees it late and fluffs a pretty good chance in front of goal. So 44 minutes, that gets us a chance to go up the other end and sort of finish the game off, really, doesn't it? Doku skips past Manoga in the area, pushes the ball back to O'Reilly, who sweeps it, yes, into the far corner. I assume the keeper might have been a little bit unsighted on that one. He seemed a bit slow getting down to it, but a nice finish from O'Reilly anyway. 3 minutes injury time up to half time. It was a sort of case of how many, wasn't it? But nothing untoward. Second 46 minutes, of course. Start of the second half. A Kanji for Aki, which both are okay. Assumedly, both are being saved for Tuesday night. 48 minutes, penalty to us. Horrible at the back from Salford. Tilts back past Young, was short, and Grealish had his legs taken from under him. A clear penalty. 49 minutes, and Grealish steps up and sends the keeper the wrong way for his first goal of the season. He'll be happy with that, but he's another guy who's hinted at being away, isn't he? 55 minutes, City sub Phil Foden came on for Savinho. 62 minutes, it's 5-0. Nunes releases Doku on the right. He crosses early to the near post, and McAtee just sweeps it. One of those little sweeps where it either hits the keeper, if it doesn't hit the keeper, it's in the net, and he didn't hit the keeper. And that was his first at the Etihad. It wouldn't end there, of course, would it? 68 minutes, another penalty to City. Foden found Doku and a handball, although Tilt was sort of whinging about his protestations with that he was innocent, but looked pretty clear to me. And on 69 minutes, Mr. Doku steps up, did a little bit of a stutter. Keeper sort of commits himself a little bit early, allows his Doku to pass the ball into the bottom right-hand corner as the keeper's pretty much in no man's land in the middle of the goal, not knowing what to do. 72 minutes, it's 7-0. Foden's shot from 20 yards turns into a good pass and is controlled neatly by McAtee, and a very calm finish for his second goal. 73 minutes, Kovacic replaced Doku. 77 minutes, Salford almost got that consolation goal. They probably did deserve one, actually, when Stockton found by McAtee shoots not too far away from him, just outside the box. 81 minutes, though, it's 8-0 for City. Grealish's low cross was turned in by a stretching McAtee, unmarked McAtee, of course, as Salford struggled that last few minutes and just threw caution to the wind to try and get a goal, I think. And that was his second half hat-trick. Well done, McAtee. 85 minutes, Ederson denies John Taylor another consolation, or a possible consolation, deflecting his shot into the side netting, and a Salford corner leads to a volley into the side netting from McAtee. And yeah, no injury time, straight on 90 minutes, everyone looked around thinking, is that it? The referee just blew up. It's seen enough at 8-0, I didn't want to get any more embarrassing. Sum up really, some nice minutes for a few squad and EDS players, of course, this, and well done. I'm happy for the lads who got a go anyway. Stats: City shots 20 shots, 10 on target. Salford 10 shots, 2 on target. So they did all right, didn't they? Possession, we had 69%. We had 516 passes there, 234. Pass accuracy was only 88%, which is understandable when you got a team playing that hasn't played together much, and that's what City had basically with 9 changes. 88% for us, 75% for them, which is I've seen similar for Premier League teams. Fouls 7 from us, 11 by them, 2 yellows for them, none for us. Offsides 4 for us, 2 for them. We had 6 corners to their 2. And I think generally looking around all the papers and Manchester City themselves, Doku got the man of the match award, and of course McAtee with his hat-trick can't be totally ignored, but I think Doku might have just swung it. Some headlines from around and about the Sun back page. Phil Thomas writes, Kyle's a walker. Of course, news before the game that Kyle wants to go. He wants to be off, which I think is fair enough, and he goes with our love and thanks and appreciation. One of the best right backs we've seen and probably the world has ever seen. Simple as that. For who he is, well done. Thank you, Kyle. We'll see what happens with him. Inside, slippery slope, skiing Nev dodges route as Amids go downhill. Yeah, he was on a skiing holiday, Gary Neville. Sunday Express. Back page, City kids proved so great for Pep. Inside, David Anderson writes, hat-trick hero McAtee is too hot for Nev and Co. Class of 92, see Cup dream demolished. Did they have a dream? Well, I'm sure they did. Sunday Mirror back page, City terrific, as Kyle says, I'm off. There you go. Inside, Simon Mullock, Red Nev's taking the piece. Sad to see the class of 92 half missing for Pep's Leicester. Well, they wouldn't have been very welcomed anyway, would they? Sunday Mail back page, Simon Jones, Walker shocked City with quick play. Is it a shock? Probably not. Inside, Ian Herbert, McAtee hat-trick helped City pile on the pain for the class of 92. Happy days. And our local rag, of course, the Manchester Evening News back page, A Tale of Two Cities. Inside, Simon Bajkowski, City tee up next round in Cup after demolishing the Amis. Walker asked to leave the Blues. And please check out my player ratings, guys. Hope you enjoyed this little story of the game, a little look back. Permanent record for you. If you ever want to look back on our wonderful 8-0 victory over Salford, I was with a young man yesterday. It was his first ever City game. So, yeah, I think he was reasonably happy with that. So, happy days. So, check out my player ratings on this, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the game. Let me know your thoughts on the players, etc. Very soon, of course, we'll be going over to Brentford, and there's already a Pepsi 11 out there. If you're watching this, I did it this morning, and it's been published before this. So, yeah, check out my Pepsi 11 for the visit to Brentford, and of course there's City 130 special against Brentford as well, looking back at Manchester City. Wonderful history against away at Brentford, because we've not played much, but enough to write about. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please, hope you enjoyed this. Please, as I fast approach 4,000 subscribers, it's been a bit of a jank the last few months. It's not as easy. It was a lot easier a while back, but socials and different things have changed. They have, what do they call them? They have on the, there's like certain things that like X and all these things do, and obviously they've changed the way things are done slightly, which has affected my ability to get new subscribers. But we're getting there. We're getting to 4,000. My thanks to you all. Please spread the word. That'll help as well. That's fantastic. And if you do want to support me and the channel into 2025 and get all the benefits and early stuff very, very early, please stay tuned. And if you want to contact me through my various socials, just stay watching. I hope you enjoyed the feature, and yeah, if you can support me through the subscription, if you can subscribe, guys, that'd be wonderful if you've not already done so. We do actually have memberships at the moment, just 99p a month, so you get access to all my City stuff, including all the history vlogs, dozens and dozens not been published yet that you get immediate access to, and every time I do a edit and do a vlog, you get immediate access to it as well. So you can have a copy of scripts as well if you want any hard copy of the sort of things I do on matches and teams and managers and players, etc, etc. So if you can join the membership, that'd be wonderful. We do have sponsors at the moment. P6505 are our current sponsor. They have a little eBay shop, so if you check in the comments section, there's a link there to the shop. They sell movie posters from the 90s and 2000s. They sell DVDs, some classic Hollywood movies, some classic foreign language ones. And if you do see anything you fancy on there, if you do place an order, just mention me, just say Bernard sent you, and you automatically get 10% reduction in the cost of your order. So fill your boots, guys, and my thanks to P6505. And yeah, if you want to support the channel just by watching the ads, that helps. Watch the ads, let them play through while you just have to check your phone or something, let it play out. And of course, if you follow any of the links, that always works as well. If you follow a link to one of the ads and you fancy something, I've done it myself. I've followed a link and actually purchased something from another organisation. But it can happen. It can happen. Not all ads are stuff you're not interested in. And of course, if you can give us a like, guys, that's be absolutely fantastic. All likes are much appreciated. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until the next time, of course, I only ever ask one thing, don't I? Please, I ask you all to stay safe, especially you Blues. Until the next time, come on, City. Bye for now.